The Battle of Tsushima was the decisive naval battle of the Russo-Japanese War, 1904 to 1905, and one of the most significant naval engagements in modern history. Fought between May 27 and 28, 1905, in the Tsushima Strait between Korea and Japan, it resulted in a crushing Japanese victory and effectively ended Russia's hopes of winning the war. Background: Russia's last gamble. After suffering defeats on land, Russia's last hope was to shift the war's momentum with a naval victory. The Baltic Fleet, renamed the Second Pacific Squadron, was ordered to sail over 18,000 miles from Russia to the Pacific to reinforce their forces at Vladivostok. However, after months at sea, the Russian fleet was exhausted, poorly supplied, and unfamiliar with the waters near Japan. Meanwhile, Japan's combined fleet, led by Admiral Togo Hihikiro, was well-prepared, highly trained, and equipped with faster, modern warships. Togo planned to intercept and destroy the Russian fleet before it could reach Vladivostok. The battle: Japan's devastating ambush. On May 27, 1905, Japanese scouts spotted the Russian fleet entering the Tsushima Strait. Togo immediately launched an attack, using superior tactics and gunnery. Crossing the T-tactic, Japan maneuvered into a position where their battleships could fire broadside at the approaching Russian fleet, while the Russians could only return fire with their forward guns. Superior firepower and speed. Japanese warships had faster reload times, better accuracy, and more advanced communication systems, allowing them to coordinate attacks effectively. Night attacks and destruction. After hours of bombardment, the Japanese fleet launched torpedo attacks at night, sinking even more Russian vessels. Outcome: a devastating Russian defeat. The battle was a catastrophe for Russia. Out of 38 Russian ships, 21 were sunk, 7 were captured, and only 3 escaped to Vladivostok. Over 5,000 Russian sailors were killed, and more than 6,000 were captured, including the fleet's commander, Admiral Zinovy Rozhesvansky. Japan lost only 3 small torpedo boats and suffered minimal casualties. Impact and consequences. End of Russian naval power in the Pacific. The destruction of the Baltic Fleet ended any chance of Russian victory in the war. Treaty of Portsmouth. The battle forced Russia to negotiate peace, leading to the Treaty of Portsmouth, September 1905, in which Russia ceded Port Arthur, the Liaodong Peninsula, and half of Sakhalin Island to Japan. Rise of Japan as a naval power. The victory at Tsushima established Japan as the dominant naval force in the Pacific and the first Asian power to defeat a European empire in modern warfare. Conclusion: the Battle of Tsushima was a turning point in naval history, showcasing the power of modern battleship warfare, superior tactics, and disciplined leadership. Japan's overwhelming victory shattered Russia's imperial ambitions in East Asia and marked the emergence of Japan as a major world power.